I just wanted to make this quick video because I've been using MiniMax M3 pretty much on a consistent basis for the past few weeks. And I want to answer a simple question for you guys. Like, should you get MiniMax M3? Especially considering there's so many new models out there, both from the US, like GPT, the latest one, 5.5, but also lots of Chinese models like Kimi 2.7 is out. So is MiniMax M3 so worth spending money on? Is it worth using every day, and what's experience like? I just want to answer all these questions in today's video. One of the reasons why I use MiniMax is because it's dirt cheap. The token plan itself is rather generous. There's a few modes. They kind of change the modes. I'll just go to plan details. I'll show you guys. But I'm using the $50 per month one, and I can say this, I'm using it very, very aggressively. Just look at the chart down here and you can just see there are certain days when I use hundreds of millions of tokens per day on it. So this actually became my daily driver and go-to just because of how cost efficient it is. There is an infinite weekly limit, so that means you don't have to worry about weekly. And what you really just have to worry about is trying to fill up your 5-hour limit, which I'll be honest, I have to really push myself to really burn that many tokens. And I'll show you some of the development commits. Actually, I'll just show you that to you now. I actually loaded this up. But this is just how much my automated loop is building on an hourly basis, which is why I'm using so many tokens. So just right off the bat, if you're thinking of using this for agentic work, that's a tick. You don't have to go on a max plan. You can just go on a $20 plan. You'll be good enough already. And most of the time, it's actually pretty darn good. If you are thinking of going to build on it, it works really well. But what you want is very likely the plan that's around $50 a month is going to be good enough for you. And it's really rather generous. They did this little bit like sketchy thing here where they have your hourly limits. They don't tell you exactly how many millions of tokens you've used, but from my general experience, this is good enough for you to use very aggressively in terms of loops, development, etc. I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been using it for. So I'll be honest with you guys, MiniMax 2.7 made a lot of errors. So that was a previous iteration. We made multiple videos on that. And at that time, it was very cheap for what it was doing, but it constantly made errors and it was a lot of babysitting. With M3 out right now, I do see it seems to be making much fewer errors. And in terms of code refactoring, this is what I kind of ran it on redesign and on refactoring. It was a lot more honest in terms of its approach. And at the same time, it cleaned up a lot of logs, files, refactored code, took out bits. It basically did what it's supposed to do without really giving without much gaslighting, I would say, and without really, I would say, without getting stuck that requires human intervention. So I kind of ended up using, the way I kind of set this up is, I didn't use this own client, so I actually set up, and this is something that I'm not sure you guys know, but you can use MiniMax M3. Let me see, CP super dash. Let's put this up here. You can actually use it within Claude Code in an environment. So yes, I know it says Opus, but if you type status, I connected it to the MiniMax Anthropic base URL, so you can use it with Claude Code. I find this quite interesting because when I learned how to vibe code, I was already using Claude Code, so all the MCPs are connected. I know there's a slight error on there, but I can fix that. But I'm just kind of used to using it, and you can also do things like fan out agent teams to look over our code and code quality and make an assessment. I can't really tell. I can't really type anymore. But all the features that you're familiar with within Claude Code actually works with MiniMax as a model here. So that's kind of something that I've been using quite aggressively, and I've been using that. I think that's the biggest token use, I would say, comes from me using it within Claude Code. It's just an environment I'm familiar with, and even though it says Opus here, it is run using M3 and it's going through this gateway. So that's what I want to say in terms of actual use. Just throughout the last almost 2 weeks of using it, I know you can read a million benchmarks, and I really don't believe they work very well right now. It's really about practical use, and something I noticed that is that MiniMax M3 doesn't tend to overthink things anymore. So if you look at its logic, it doesn't seem to be chain reasoning, and which is something I found with the previous iteration with other files. So yeah, so it's ready to find out agent teams. It can do that right now, and it can pretty much follow what you need to do without making too many mistakes. So yeah, in terms of like the code yesterday, I think yesterday was the most prolific one. What I did yesterday was I used a bunch of Chinese models because this week we know that Fable 5 was banned. I know Fable 5 is really a league above the rest, okay? But let's not talk about it. It's already dead for us right now. It's resting, okay? Give it a little bit of break in terms of Anthropic's Claude Fable 5. That is a top, but unfortunately due to export controls, it's banned. So yesterday what I did is I tested out Chinese models, right? So I tested a Kimi, I tested GLM, and GLM I would say, actually this is not the right one. GLM I would say is pretty good, but the cost of it actually went up quite aggressively. I actually burnt through my 5-hour allowance rather quickly. I was surprised. So that's kind of why I concluded with using MiniMax. It's just it has the right cost ratio. Let me just not show you my API key, but I'll show you my usage yesterday. It was rather fast. Like I burned for 20% of my weekly in this one spike. You can see that within 1 hour. Yesterday I burned through that. So I kind of felt like MiniMax gave me a lot more quota. I was like just firing it out in terms of the usage. So yeah, until we're on the monthly max. So until then, it's good. Also, I would say that MiniMax also has a video bonus. You have 3 videos. It's not a lot, I would say, but videos are expensive, and giving you 3 means you can kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna write a cron job to make full use of this. But yeah, that's my kind of take on it. It's like, I do say that Z is smarter, and GPT at 5.5 is definitely smarter. Claude Opus 4.8 is still smarter. I use those for like large functions and planning out. But once it comes to execution, once I have the plan from one of those models, I just give it to MiniMax, let it execute, and I can just burn away those tokens, no problem, right? Especially when it comes to loops. Loops are great for building. Like you can build like 5-bit iterations of your website, spin out auditors, and let them evaluate them, and then you can discard the one that you don't use. And if I'm being billed like $100 an hour for that, I wouldn't do it. But if I'm like on a MiniMax plan, so it's included, especially if it's overnight. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm using it for. I feel like that's one of the most powerful parts about it. And without further ado, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in getting it, there's a referral code down below. I'm not sponsored to make this video, but that being said, we do have referral links for every one of the models that we have out. That's how our channel makes money. So with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. See you in the next one. Peace.